Another way to generate startup ideas is to look around and see people or communities who have been traditionally ignored by service providers. So, if you find a gap, that could possibly a trigger for a startup. Now, the example we are taking is the fact that less than 5% of middle income families are invested in the stock market or mutual funds. So, they're not a very lucrative market for agents and institutions to pursue. Hence, they don't quite invest in these options and instead put money in bank, which doesn't quite yield that kind of return, and hence they're not able to build any long-term wealth. So again, no solutions yet. We stated a fact till here, and now the real question to ChatGPT is, why do middle-income people not invest so actively in the stock market? Uh, Okay, of course, these are general answers. Some of these reasons could be that they lack financial knowledge. Sure. They may be averse to the risks and prefer the safety and predictability of low return instruments like bank deposits. Fair. They don't have as much disposable income to invest in the market on a regular basis. Fair enough. May not have enough time. So active investing in the market requires time and effort to research, analyze, etc., and that may be a constraint. Fair enough. Some middle income individuals may be deterred because of high fees and transaction costs that are involved due to brokerage and other intermediaries. Number six is interesting, especially if they've had some experience in which they've lost money, them or somebody close to them, then that past experience has a negative impact on their perceptions and willingness to go further. Uh, Also, it may not be easy to access brokerage account and get going quickly. So there's just a little bit of a hassle. So folks, all we've done so far is looked at reasons which sound reasonable in terms of why middle income families in particular are not being as active as they could be in the stock market, and hence the next prompt is exactly related to that. Suggest startup ideas for enabling more middle income families to invest in the stock market. And let's see the ideas we are given here. Okay, given that one of the reasons was they don't know enough about markets, one could open a platform which is about financial education with webinars, articles, etc., on how to build long term wealth. One could offer a low cost robo advisory, which is AI based personalized advice to individuals to help them make professional investing easier for them. You could have investment clubs and communities where people discuss strategies, tips, resources, etc., with each other. Interesting here, fractional share investing. Um, so let's say share of a company that you want to invest in is $100, but you don't have 100, you have only 50. So can you go out and buy half a share of that company? So while technically you can't, but maybe you can pool in, etc. So that's one of the suggestions, and I think it's a very interesting one, very topical as well. You could create a platform that does gamification of investment strategies, making it fun and less intimidating. Okay. Uh, there are many people who do this. Fee-free stock trading apps. There are lots of them out there these days. Uh, an investment platform that lets you save for a specific goal, retirement, buying a house, child education, etc. Socially responsible investing platform, so that helps you invest in the ESG, environment, social, and governance factors. That's good. You could offer financial coaching service, which is deep, one-to-one, personalized, in-person advice, hand-holding. And you could also have a simulation game, which helps you use virtual money before you can start using real money to invest, all to build that confidence. So very interesting again, folks. Just to summarize, all we did was to state the problem, and this time we use the prefix fact, but nevertheless, the format is the same. The problem first, uh, then we stated the problem, we asked for root causes, and then we asked for startup ideas. Our next example builds on addressing the needs of a certain set of people or communities whose needs may not necessarily be fully addressed in the current context. So, the one example we're taking based on again real conversation is a pet owner in a large city saying, "Well, there's lots of issues, and the kind of services and support he's able to get for his pet dog isn't quite great." So we said, okay, let's list the challenges faced by owners of pets like dogs and cats in large cities. And we this is the prompt we gave to ChatGPT, and it's come up with a very reasonable list of the root causes: limited living space, noise pollution, number two, air pollution, of course, lack of green spaces for pets to move around, busy schedules of pet owners, so they don't quite have the time to be with the pets, and hence pets get left alone for long periods. Traffic and safety concerns, as they have to be taken in crowded streets, and costs of services is high. Uh, Pet policies are stringent. Building cities have their own policies around pets and hygiene around them. The there aren't as many opportunities for either pets or pet owners to socialize. And while there's lots of vet care services, because it's a large city, commute, schedules, appointment, etc., may be issues. With an understanding of those root causes, we just asked ChatGPT to suggest startup ideas that could take care of some of these challenges. Okay, and the idea that ChatGPT is given is to create an urban pet daycare and activity center where grooming, training, pet sitting services are all available. Interesting. Mobile veterinary clinics, okay, making it easier for pet owners to access quality care without the hassle of traveling. Makes sense. Pet friendly housing platforms, okay, that connects pet owners with pet friendly housing options. Fair enough. Pet exercise and socializing app. So it helps pet owners find nearby dog parks, pet friendly establishments, etc. Social events as well. Affordable pet care subscription service, number five, which means instead of looking for someone like a person to groom or to walk, every time you take a monthly, yearly subscription at a discounted rate. You can have IoT devices to help monitor the health and well-being of the pets, especially when they are away, when the owners are away. Transportation services that that enables owners to take their pets to appointments, parks, or other destinations. Uh, Platform which is community based, allowing people to within a neighborhood to share resources. Very interesting. Collaborate with city planners to create green spaces for pets. Okay, that could be a action and an advocacy agenda right there. And pet wellness and education programs that offers workshops, seminars, and online resources that educate pet owners about maintaining the pet's health, well-being, and happiness in an urban environment. Fairly interesting startup ideas right there, addressing the issue of anxiety that pet owners have of taking care of their pets in large cities.